truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right, ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay
Hey,
cool.
nobody bigger than the program.
Top of the morning, YouTube. So let's first start out. We're getting right into it today. Wives are gold diggers too. And married men have lied to us about this facts, right? They haven't been honest with us. I would say they lied to us. I say more omission. But wives are just as much gold diggers as single women. But yet they still trying to sell to us marriage. Oh, get married. Find you a good wife. So you want me to marry a gold digger? Because the only way a woman's going to marry you, you have to be financially capable. So you're basically saying, okay, so how then is a wife better than a hoe? How is she better than a prostitute? She's doing the same shit. These married men are up here marrying gold diggers. And they're delusional to think that they're not. Oh, not my boo-boo. And this is what I'm coming to find out. That it ain't just, the girls who are at the strip club or on Figueroa. The girls in the houses with the husband who get all their bills paid, even in 50-50. They're gold diggers. They're looking for that guy to improve their life still, even after they're married. Financially is a big part of it. This is a time we have to realize that marriage is not the best thing for everybody. It is a rich man game that poor man try to play. Let me repeat myself. Marriage is a rich man's game that poor man try to play. And this is the cold hard facts. And then wonder, why is she leaving me? Why is she divorcing me? Because she was looking for you to meet that threshold. She was on a time clock and you didn't even know it. Because the one thing we do know that we all can agree on is She would never love you more than she loved herself. She would never put you above herself. So why is she marrying you if she won't put you above herself? It's because she's looking to take from you the things she can't get on her own or for herself. And I got a video just to add some more context why this is this is the very truth. I'm not just here trying to get a gotcha moment or get my views up. This is real. I got evidence to back my play.
His entire career because his wife just divorced him yesterday. She demanded half of all of his property. However, she was informed that the court stated that her millionaire husband owns nothing. All of his property is registered under his mother's name. Yes, this is going so viral. People are saying that Tom Brady knew his wife was going to do this the entire time, which that doesn't really make any sense. I'm pretty sure they had kids. It's kind of crazy that she divorces him as, yeah, give me half of all your stuff. Isn't he like close to a billionaire? Like, oh, I guess I owe all my stuff. Just kidding. I don't own anything and everything is underneath my mother's name. That's the most top G thing I've ever seen. Tom just can't lose. People are showing that her estimated net worth is already 400 million. So I don't know why she demanded that half her property should be given to her.
Because she's a gold digger. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no. She ain't making with no broke nigga. Damn, I messed that up. These women, and I hear a lot of men always bragging about, man, you should get married, nuclear family. Oh, get married, get a nuclear family. It's better. It's more to build a community. And they're trying to sell a dream. They're trying to get us to walk into a burning house. This woman had a network of 400 million and still was trying to take half the properties that he owned. Not her. I'm sure she had her own properties too. So why is she demanding his? Because she's a gold digger. She always digging for gold. These women are always looking for the come up. Just because you marry them doesn't mean they stop digging. Just because you make her your wife don't mean she's going to stop wanting to take your money. That's exactly what that does. We think that, oh, the wife, who finds a good wife finds a good thing. He who finds a wife got to come off that change. Because now, and this is why women demand 6 figures, 6 feet. This is why they put that demand out there. Because they want to have something. They want to have something to take. They want to have something worth taking. That's why they're demanding a high price. Women demand all these things from men. 6 feet, 6 figures, right? And everything else, because reason why they put the 6 figures in there, because when they marry you, that's the only way they're going to marry you or want to marry you, is because they want something they can take or have access to when they leave you. Women, there's women that are elite. They will want to know, so what's your portfolio? How many properties you own? Yeah, so you got a 401k? How much this? They're going to ask you those questions. Act like they're just interested in your, to see if you're a provider. But really they're looking to say, okay, when I'm ready to leave him or get tired of him, how much can I take? And this is why I am anti-marriage. Because I truly believe that women, when they demand these high 6 figures, I believe they're sending a message. I believe they're saying, I want something to take from this guy. That's why they don't want to marry a brokey, because then if they marry a broke dude, they got to really like this dude for who he really is. If a woman, Gazelle, if she got 400 million, Gazelle got $400 million. So she owns probably quite a few properties herself. And she goes after Tom's, half of his. She is a gold digger. A complete gold digger. And I believe all women fall in this category. I'm willing to bet that. I'm jumping out there. It's what I think. Because typically women won't marry you if you're not economically efficient. They won't marry you. They'll stay in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with you forever. The only reason they stay in that long is because they can't find the man, or they're looking for the man who can usurp you. This is why the hypergamous nature of women is the real thing. Because we see here, let's take a look at this. Let's look at this again.
Tom Brady just ended himself yesterday. I'm talking about his entire career because his wife just divorced him yesterday. She demanded half of all of his property. However, she was informed that the court stated that her millionaire husband owns nothing. All of his property is registered under his mother's name. Yes, this is going so viral. People are saying that Tom Brady knew his wife was going to do this the entire time. Which that doesn't really make any sense. I'm pretty sure they had kids. It's kind of crazy that she divorces him. Says, yeah, give me half of all your stuff. Isn't he like close to a billionaire? It's like, oh, I guess I owe all my stuff. Just kidding. I don't own anything, and everything is underneath my mother's name. That's the most top G thing I've ever seen. Tom just can't lose. People are showing that our estimated net worth is already 400 million, so I don't know why she demanded that half her property should be given to her. I just think this is absolutely insane, and as you can see, it's going extremely viral right now all over Twitter and the internet. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I thought he had a happy family and all, but apparently not, but he did make a very smart move.
If this is happening to the 1%, what makes you think that yours is going to be any better? Child support is going to be a pretty penny. Tom should send Hakimi a Rolex. This is interesting. Even the top 1% are going through the same situation. We have another person who didn't miss Hakimi's class. He was able to do well when it comes to this subject. He probably saw it coming and decided to follow Hakimi's footsteps and got his assets out of the equation. I wonder what will happen now, since technically he owns nothing. She probably will have to give him half of whatever she owns, and this is what will make this story a bit more interesting. Imagine someone who thought they would get 150 million in assets from divorce, only to discover that they will get nothing, but on the flip side, they will have to split whatever they have. This is something she wasn't ready to deal with. Hakimi has changed this game for a lot of men. Even though he was with someone who was also financially well off, he still felt the need to have this plan in place, in case something happened. This is a situation I wouldn't imagine a guy like him would need to worry about, since she also has her own money, but it seems like he knew better. he knew something like this could happen, so he decided to be one step ahead of the situation. This is an article that was posted on August 14th, and it's about this topic. Giselle left empty-handed from divorce as Tom Brady property registered under mother's name. Tom Brady's wife wanted half of his assets in their divorce, but the court said that her wealthy husband owned no property. It's all registered under his mother's name. After Giselle Bundchen divorced Tom Brady, she sought to claim half of his significant $300 million fortune. Giselle found out that Tom had transferred all his assets into his mother, Galen Patricia Brady. A Twitter user remarked that moms are really number one in every scenario and pointed out that Tom Brady appeared to be a step ahead in this situation.
I want to speak to the women out there, okay? Now look, you tell me if you think this is fair. I'm 40 years old. I married this woman when I was 33. After only knowing her 7 months, and no, I ain't getting no prenup or none of that, but she didn't have nothing. Me, I had a $1.5 million house in Hoover, Alabama. Me, I had the Mercedes in the driveway. I went to law school. I was the one up studying all them late nights. Didn't even know who this woman was back then, right? Now, you mean to tell me it took me 40 years to make all this, and this person who I've only known for 7 years, won't have of everything it took me 40 years to make? Now, I want to ask all the women, do you think that's fair? Do you think that is fair? Think of me as if I was your daddy or if I was your brother and you saw me studying all them nights. That was me at Emory all them nights studying. I didn't even know this woman. Now she wants half of what it took me 40 years to make.
Isn't he a lawyer? Why didn't he protect his assets?
And these are the real reality of marriages. This is the reality of marriage. You're just at risk as the single man out here trying to find a wife or trying to find a girlfriend, and she ends up being a gold digger. It's the same thing. So marriage does not protect you. Let me repeat that again. Marriage does not protect you. It actually makes you more vulnerable because she get way more money if she marries you. This is why women chase the rappers. This is why women chase the athletes. This is why women chase, where you see a lot of money, you see a lot of beautiful women. Because they want to take it.
Assets with the prenup. So he did it to himself. Didn't study hard enough for that to happen. If a woman wasn't with me during the process, a prenup is guaranteed. But why you didn't get a prenup? It's interesting that most people consult a lawyer seeking advice when it comes to this matter, but this case is a bit different. We have a lawyer who decided to jump into it.
And this was happening because he was delusional. She played the role. He saw her as a good woman. And he thought, this would be my wife. This is what's called a real woman. See, this is why we have to bring awareness out to these women's intentions for the large part of who they are. That they're very devious. They are cunning. They are greedy. They're selfish. And they will always put themselves above whoever is they with. They'll put themselves above the husband. They'll put themselves above the children. So I don't know where all this come from about, oh, they're being nurturers. She's, these women are, this or that, when it looks like they're pretty savage. I mean, it looks like they are no better than the. Let me say this. Let me say this one time. It looks like women are no better than the men they talk about or they complain about. Yeah, they won't rob you with a gun, but they'll rob you with that wedding ring. And this is why marriage is high risk. This is what you're risking, especially if you're a high earner. But once again, marriage is a rich man game that poor niggas try to play. And it's just a game that is, and now you see why the women are leaving, because they figure, okay, he didn't get where I need to get to. I'm leaving him and go out find me somebody who can, if they didn't get to the place where they thought they could get and take more. They're like, dang, it's taking forever for him to make the money I want to take. So they're leaving and taking a little bit they can, the kids, and then they striking out, still digging for gold. Wives are gold diggers. They're the worst. They're worse than strippers, in my opinion. Because at least a stripper, you know what you're going to get. You know that, oh, she's a gold digger. Okay. But you get this woman you meet in college, or this woman you meet through a friend, and then you marry her, and then next thing you know, she's trying to take half your assets. It is very, very scary. And we have a guest. Welcome back to the platform. We'll go TMKC. Let me give her proper intro. Give her a proper intro. You know, make sure she gets her.
What's something that give you butterflies?
Money. Money gives me butterflies.
Welcome to the show, Tamika.
Ruthless, come over to the purge in the stream.
Why?
Huh?
What, come over
Because
where?
they were talking about me. Because they were talking about me.
Who?
I don't know. You should just go on the panel and let people talk to you.
What stream is this?
On Auntie's channel.
Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Talking bad about me or good?
Good.
Okay. I could do a part 2 of this. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, it's the home of the official YT Purge channel.
Okay.
You want me to put the link?
Yeah, hit the link. Put the link on there.
Okay. I'm going to go get it for you. Still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
You got it?
Yes. I'm on my way
Okay.
over.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm going to do a part 2. I'll be right back. I'm going to do a part 2 of this in a few hours. Don't trip. We're going to mine this thing out. Hit the like button.